to start this evening's festivities. Would you all please rise for the bringing in of the colors?
Their goal was to increase scholarship donations from the community and to encourage students to continue their education. There are several ways for all of you to become involved and champion the Peninsula Hawk Scholarship Fund. You can donate items to the Save Thrift Store and shop at our revitalized store while dropping off your items. You can become a community reader or donate a scholarship. Our most pressing need right now is for new members to participate on the Peninsula Hawk Scholarship Fund Committee. Whether it's for a few hours or a short-term project, your participation is needed to make the scholarships happen for our students. All are welcome, and like many of us, you can volunteer even if your student has graduated from Peninsula High School. It's a very rewarding experience. We also need students, parents, and community members to volunteer at the Save Thrift Store. Any amount of time one can contribute is helpful. Students earn community service hours and work experience. Volunteers keep the store running optimally to fund scholarships. Your participation on the committee or volunteering at the store will ensure that the scholarship program continues and grows. It's going to be an exciting presentation. There are 135 Peninsula High School students receiving scholarships, and they will soon be moving on to vocational technical schools, community colleges, and four-year universities. Each of these students has taken the initiative to apply for scholarships by completing a scholarship portfolio. In it, they provided information about their accomplishments during their high school years and their future plans. The scholarships are awarded for a wide variety of skills, talents, interests, and achievements. Sources for the scholarship funds include proceeds from the Seahawk Academic and Vocational Education Thrift Store better known as SAVE. And also, donations from our many gracious and generous private donors. Scholarship awards from the Save Thrift Store are selected by an independent group of 5 community readers. Each community reader volunteers their time to review and conscientiously consider every portfolio. Thank you to our community readers. The private donors are community members, including individuals, families, civic groups, charitable foundations, PTAs, business associations, and PHS alumni. Private donors generally choose their own recipients. Thank you to all of our donors for your generosity, your kindness, and your continued interest and support of our students. We could not continue the program without your long-standing involvement. This year, there will be 363 scholarships totaling more than $350,000. An astounding $228,000 came from private donors, and $122,000 came from the proceeds from the Save Thrift Store. Thank you to the Save Thrift Store co-managers Debbie Brockman, Janelle Brockman, and Brian Taylor, the employees, and our great volunteers. These people have made the thrift store a success. The store's profits go directly to the scholarship fund. Peninsula High School clubs and sports teams also volunteer at the thrift store to raise money for the scholarships for the seniors involved in their activity groups. The Hawks Scholarship Fund Committee could not do this without the support of our school board and the administration staff at Peninsula High School. Thank you to our teachers, office staff, counselors and their assistants, the library staff, the English department, the custodians, and Dr. Potts, Ms. O'Leary, and Mr. Nichols for all their help and support throughout the school year. The scholarship committee volunteers worked very hard to bring this ceremony to a reality. We thank the committee volunteers who keep the scholarship program going year after year. This broad-based support for our students has an important message. Students, look around you, because these people are here to congratulate you and your efforts. And we all want to encourage you to pursue your dreams through your further education. If you ever have a little moment, remember these people who just want you to take that next step forward. On behalf of the Scholarship Committee and the Peninsula High School, thank you for celebrating this awesome class of 2022. And I'd like to introduce and thank our MC for the evening, Mr. Jonathan Hill.
Thank you, Joyce. Hey, I just want one more gigantic round of applause for the people who organized this, because without them, this Well, welcome. I'm really happy to be here. I came to Peninsula High School in 1998, and I have emceed this thing every year since. I would not miss it. Well, I take that back. I missed it once. I had surgery. But every other year I've been here. This is my 23rd time in 24 years, and I got to tell you, it's so much fun to hand out money, especially when it's somebody else's money, right? I mean, I wouldn't miss it. And it's so much fun to give away money, isn't it, donors? Right? I don't know who gets more out of that, the donors or the recipients? And how much fun is it to get money, seniors? Parents? I broke it. Parents, this is a new thing, right? You get to watch somebody else give your kid money. It might be the last time. I hope not. All right. So, without further ado, we are going to begin actually presenting and giving away that money. So we have a whole list here, and we tried to number them all. We were going to ask, because it's the first time we've done this live in 3 years, and in the meantime we've made some changes, we'll ask your patience for maybe just a minute or two in between. We might have a couple of glitches, but we'll see how this goes. So we're going to start off actually first with one special award we're going to do before we do award number one. And to give that award, I am going to introduce Lieutenant Katie Crum of the Air Force ROTC.
It's my pleasure to present the Air Force ROTC Reserve Officer Training Corps Scholarship Certificate today to your fellow classmate, William Hardaway. I gave your scholarship, you'll get it later. And recognized. So Air Force ROTC is offered at over 1,100 different colleges and universities across the United States and in Puerto Rico. The Air Force ROTC scholarships are highly competitive and selective. They're awarded as a result of meritorious achievement in academic studies, extracurricular activities, and for demonstrating a desire to serve in the United States Air Force and our military. William received a 4-year Type 2 college tuition scholarship worth over $72,000. With an additional 900-year yearly book stipend allowance and a monthly stipend that increases each year up to $500 a month. So William can apply to a scholarship to any college within the Air Force ROTC program. On behalf of Brigadier General Liz A. Mayer, Commander, United States Air Force, Dean Home Center Commander for Officer Sessions and Citizen Development, I would like to extend my congratulations to William.
Thank you, Lieutenant Crum. That's awesome. Okay, so now we are going to begin a long string of handing out money, and I know you're all excited about it, so we're going to start right away. First up, like I said, there's a few new wrinkles here I want to mention. So we're going to think we'll have a slide for each one, and a lot of people work real hard on this, so I hope it works good. And also, one of the major changes we made is that you won't come up each time when your name is announced. You'll just stand up, receive the applause, bow, rake it all in, and then sit back down. Okay? So, because this event routinely in the past has gone to like 3 hours, and I think an hour and 3/4 of it is just watching kids walk back. So yeah, we're not going to do that, and it'll go a lot faster, and it'll be a lot more fun. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with number one, and this is going to be a challenge. There's a story behind this. Many of you probably know Hugh and Janice McMillan, and they've been in this community for a very long time, and I don't know anybody who's given more to this community than Hugh and Janice, but they wanted to give more, and they give away this memorial scholarship in honor of their son every year. Hugh always makes this presentation, and this is the first year, I think, in the history of this program that he has not been here. Hugh is still with us, but he just recently had surgery and can't come. Unfortunately, his wife Janice is no longer with us. She passed away last summer. Hugh gets up here every year and tells the most hilarious story about how he got involved in this. And he had just arrived in New Harbor, wanted to be involved in the community, made a few friends, and one of them was a woman named Avon Gay, who was one of the founders of this program. And he tells the story every year about how Avon called him, and he's like, "Hi, Avon, how you doing?" And she says, "Hugh, I need $100. And it doesn't sound the same coming from me. You have to hear this from Hugh. But he said, "Sure, Avon, what do you want it for?" And she said, well, we're starting the scholarship thing, went into the whole thing, and he became one of the strongest supporters of it. And through the rest of his time here in Gig Harbor, he, of course, has been at the Peninsula where he lives. He has been one of the strongest supporters of the school and of kids and of everything that you do. And so, and in the process, he's made himself an institution around here, and he's a dear friend of mine. So I'm real honored here to be making this presentation for Hugh and for Janice. This scholarship is to honor Hugh and Janice's late son, Marshall. Marshall McMillan was a student at Washington State University when he tragically died, and so in his honor, they have been giving this scholarship ever since. So the Marshall McMillan Quest for Excellence Scholarship is in honor of Marshall, and Hugh and Janice always look for someone who reminds them of the qualities that they like to remember their son by, and these memorial scholarships are all in that vein. So if you get a memorial scholarship, these are the special ones, that somebody saw in you something that they wanted to honor about someone that they miss. And that's a great thing. They have chosen 2 recipients for $500 each, and they are, let me get both of them before you stand up and applaud, Jordan Canada and Danielle Lerman. Congratulations. Okay. And there's more, because, Hugh has a lot of friends, and people came in. Oops. Yep. There they are. Okay. Thank you, guys. So then we have Mildred. Hugh and Janice, of course, accumulated a whole lot of friends, including a lot of people in this room over the time that they've been here, and been involved in this program too. So Jerry and Joan Baldwin are family friends, and they wanted to participate in this, and also honor Marshall and Hugh and Janice, with their own contributions. So they have added another scholarship, one scholarship for $500, and that one goes to Brianna Murphy. So we have another one. This one is donated by our school librarian, Connie Fitzgerald. Connor Fitzgerald was her son and passed away not too long ago, and this memorial scholarship is in his honor. And by the way, Connie's going to be retiring, so go by the library sometime in the next few weeks and say so long and thanks for the memories, Maria. She's awesome. And so as you can see, a little bit of a story. Several moms from one of Dan's elementary school routes helped to organize the scholarship on the Fitzgerald's behalf. So Connor's dream was to become a pilot, and therefore they award the scholarship to a student interested in aviation. And this year, they have chosen Austin Hanson.
Greetings, members of the graduating class of 2022, and all your happy and congratulatory family folk. My name is Greg Williamson. You can tell because I'm wearing a shirt that says Williamson. I am not in the class of 1984. I was in the Peninsula class of 1981, but this is from my little brother, Chris. My little brother, Chris, left us in 2020 but he was in the graduating class of 1984, and he met a whole bunch of people in kindergarten who made these t-shirts and are watching you online right now because they love every single thing you are doing. And for about 18 years, you know, long enough for you to be born, grow up, and do this, my brother's been giving scholarship money to this thing. And then when he passed, a bunch of people gave money in his name. And so I want to start by just saying thanks to the people who donated to the Chris Williamson Memorial Peninsula High School Class of 1984 Scholarship. Thanks to them. Thanks to the class of 1984. Thanks to my dad for coming here and working, and my mom at Purdy and at Martindale and at Harbor Heights and Discovery. My dad came here in 1959 and has been addicted to the Peninsula School District ever since. And my brother wanted this scholarship to be for people who excelled or were interested or were driven by things like music and theater and wrestling. Also, we look for people who are children of alumni, and we give to those folks. This year we have five names that we can go ahead and put up. And those 5 names are Tommy Gallucci, Aaron Miller, Bergen Babbage, Colton Waggy, and Jack Timmons. Very proud to be able to share my brother's legacy with you all. Very briefly, I'll just say that my brother stood for hard work, innovation, creativity, energy, and fun. And when he was sitting in your chair, these many years ago, 1984, he was already accepted into the apprenticeship program at the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard, where he worked for more than 35 years doing incredibly cool stuff, from the first lowest job in the shipyard to the high management jobs at the shipyard. So please pat yourself on the back for making it this far. Go do good stuff, and thank you and congratulations.
Jack Sutton Memorial Scholarship. And this is presented by the Gig Harbor Cruisers Automotive Club. These are the people that are real into classic cars. And they do a couple car shows and other gatherings a year. And they also want to express their appreciation for the schools and encourage kids who are serious about school. And hopefully they want to honor someone who is interested in autos in some respect. Mechanics, automotive field of study, maybe an automotive designer, whatever it is. They want to encourage people to go into that field. So they have generously funded $3,000 scholarships. And those go to Carter Wiltbank, Sidney Pfeiffer, and Ashton Queen. Congratulations. Next, we have the Drew Wingard Memorial Scholarship, and I don't know if all of you can see this, so I'll just read this. Drew Wingard was Gig Harbor Fire Chief from 1972 to 1996, and that time he was instrumental in positioning your local Gig Harbor Fire Department to become a top-notch emergency service provider that it is today. He ensured that the equipment and facilities were suitable. Oh, she's here. It's a place to stay.
Okay, stole a few of my lines. My name is Tracy Turnbull, and I'm part of the Gig Harbor Eagles RV Club, and I'm here representing Drew Wingard Scholarship. As you heard, he was a fire chief on the Peninsula from 1972 to 1996. Drew was instrumental on the Peninsula to making it a top-notch fire department. He ensured that the equipment and facilities were going to sustain the future growth of the staff and the Peninsula. I am happy to present this to a student with a desire to look to the future of how technology and containing a fire faster can save lives. Colton Woggy, this is you.
See, I told you we had a system and it's already breaking down, so this is gonna be fun. All right, so I'm gonna go with the next one here. And donors, if you see your snob, just yell at me that you're coming, okay? Because it might not say here that you're here. Okay. Colton, nice job. All right. Gig Harbor, Peninsula, Firefighters Association. Okay. This is actually a Memorial Scholarship in honor of Chris Sather. And yes, he was a special guy who also worked for the Gig Harbor firefighters. And he also was a PHS graduate. And they want to support students who are also interested in becoming a firefighter and or a paramedic or nurse. And this is a $1,000 scholarship, and it goes to Smith. All right. Another Memorial Scholarship. This one is in honor of Evora Walden staff. And this is presented by the Gig Harbor Lions Club. The Gig Harbor Lions Club, of course, is real active in the community and been serving Gig Harbor since 1931, so they support a lot of projects, and they have always been, I think they were one of our original donors here with the program starting in the 80s, and they're always here with money for our graduating seniors, so let's get right into that. You can see the criteria there, so they had a lot of people to choose from, so this is a real honor to get this Memorial Scholarship. There was one for $1,500, and it goes to your ASB president, Annalise Parker. The Zach Goddard Memorial Scholarship. Okay. This was started in 2017 to honor the memory of their best friend. This group of people headed by Andrew Reed and Andrew Durham, and they really miss him, and so they wanted to honor him by honoring one of them. They felt the best way is to provide this scholarship to someone that reminds them of Zach and carries perhaps his qualities or has a goal that Zach had. And so anyone who is athletic, preferably wrestling or football, but is known as a kind teammate, a friend to all, team player, and also maybe loves music. So they look for all these things, and they have carefully chosen for this $500 scholarship, Josh Hinkle. And now we have the Pam Johnson Memorial Scholarship, and here to present that is Ed Johnson.
Good evening, class. My name is Ed Johnson. I'm here to present the Pam Johnson Memorial Scholarship. The Pam was a volunteer at Bitter Creek Elementary School from the time the school opened until she died in 1994. For those of you who were around then, she was a lady who ran around to the project to get your swing sets installed and the wall ball wall. She was PTA president. She started a Read and Lead program and several other things. Anyway, her sons and I decided that the best way to continue her work would be to present a scholarship to someone who graduated from Bitter Creek. And tonight I'm here to do that, presenting one scholarship with a sum of $1,000 to Raina Hyde.
Oh, look, there's Raina. Peninsula Lions Club Memorial Scholarship. Okay. Key Peninsula Lions, of course, as all Lions clubs are, and Gig Harbor Lions, and we also have Key Peninsula Lions, very active in the community. They sponsor every year a memorial scholarship as well, and it is in the amount of $300, and this year's recipient is Elissa Plukins. We have the Elizabeth Rich Memorial Scholarship, and Barbara Nichols is here. Right there.
I'm Barbara Nichols, and I have the honor of presenting the Elizabeth Rich Memorial Scholarship. We lost Liz to cancer in 2015. She was a valued member of the community who was selfless in giving the time, energy, and heart in so many ways. Through encouragement and challenge, Liz was a champion of bringing out the best in students. She touched my son's life, my daughter's life, my grandchildren's life in such a positive way. Elizabeth was a teacher and a coach at Peninsula for 30 years. They were good years, and her favorite place to be was the PHS pool, watching, teaching, mentoring, and guiding students towards a responsible adulthood. She would be pleased to see that this scholarship will be awarded to a student who maintained a great GPA, was active in school and community activities, and, like Liz, could be found at the PHS school pool participating in swim dive all 4 of her high school years. Clarissa Sardinia. Volunteer hours at the Safe Store.
Thank you, Barbara. All right. Next is the Madrona Links Ladies Club Memorial Scholarship. Down at Madrona Links Golf Course, they have a ladies club, and they're honoring a departed friend of theirs by the name of Sally Johnson with this one. And she was a founding member of that club at Madrona Links. And so they're looking for perhaps female golfers for this $300 scholarship. And they found 2 they really liked. They are Sydney Pfeiffer and Nia Bates. Well, folks, I told you some of these are pretty emotional, right? Do we have? Awesome.
Am I that short? I am his voice now. Hey, so my name is Michael Johnson. I'm the head baseball coach here at Peninsula. It's an honor for me to be here tonight representing the Wuanaco and Rogers family as the presenter of the Caleb Wuanaco Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is to be awarded to a Peninsula High School baseball student athlete who truly loves the game, the Seahawk baseball program, and consistently strives to be the best version of themselves at all times. Whether in the classroom, on the field, in the weight room, or in the community, the recipient of this scholarship will set the standard for what it means to be a great community member and a great teammate. Caleb was a young man who knew the importance of going the extra mile. He always led by example. He always made the effort to bring his teammates alongside him because he cared as much about their success as his own. The recipient of this scholarship will be that type of leader. A work ethic that demonstrates a desire to improve each day. A competitive spirit that demonstrates a desire to earn every opportunity. And a heart that demonstrates a genuine love for the people around them. Simply put, whether on the field or off, the winner of this scholarship will live what it means to play like one. Tonight, it's my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Caleb Wuanaco Memorial Scholarship. A young man who loved Caleb as a brother, who spends countless hours working to improve and live lives out his faith each and every day in a way that I know Caleb would be proud of. Congratulations to this year's winner, Landon Payton.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations. All right. Okay. Next, we have the Ole Magnuson Memorial Rotary Scholarship. We do have presenters. There.
Good evening. This is Ron Roberts. I'm Chuck Perry, and we're here tonight representing the Gig Harbor Rotary Club and the Gig Harbor Rotary Foundation. First, I'd like to say congratulations to the graduates of Peninsula High School Class 2022. And more so, to their parents and family of the graduates. For all the support that they've given to the graduates to make it so you could get to this important milestone in your lives. It's our privilege to award the Ole Magnuson Memorial Rotary Scholarship. Ole was an educator in the Tacoma School District. He received his doctorates in education from WSU, and he was the first principal of Voss High School in Tacoma, and he retired from education after 35 years. At that time, he started a construction company. Ole was a Rotarian for over 40 years, and during that time he used his construction skills on many service projects for Rotary. They include the Narrows Airport Observation Deck, the Scansey Park Pavilion, the Midway School at the Harbor History Museum, and the Donkey Creek Observation Platform. Community service and education were two very important aspects of Ole's life, which is why his family has established and funded this scholarship to honor him. This year's recipient of the Ole Magnuson $2,500 Memorial Scholarship is Isaiah Lacambe. Congratulations. It's also our privilege to award the Mildred McCall scholarships. Mildred McCall was a former nursing student at St. Joseph's Hospital and later in life a nurse during World War II. Mildred passed away in 1998 without having children of her own. In an effort to honor the memory of her life, the representatives of her estate formed a scholarship fund in her name, placed with the Gig Harbor Rotary Foundation. Over the past 22 years, before you guys were even born, okay, the Mildred McCall Scholarship Fund has awarded scholarships to 657 recipients for a total of $1.433 million. And all of that's within the Peninsula School District. The amount of each scholarship is between $500 to $4,000, and students are allowed to reapply during their undergraduate study, which means they can reapply as a sophomore, as a junior, and as a senior. So recipients keep that in mind and watch for that application. The application for this scholarship is separate from the notebooks. So parents, if you've got other kids coming up, be sure and get the application, okay? As I read these names of the recipients, please hold your applause until the names have all been called. There's Ashton Thiel, Jenna Sebrin, Nicole Shelton, Alex Hooper, and Lauren Whitmers.
My name is Nancy Miller. Allison. I am here to present the Stan Sather Memorial Scholarships in memory of my late husband Stan and his younger brother Chris. Stan graduated from Peninsula in '65, a long time ago, and Chris in '68. The Sather brothers were just fabulous guys, big believers in the foundation of a good education and in the idea, the mandate to help others on their journey as well. And after they passed, our family decided a good way to honor their memories and carry on some of the beliefs that they contributed to our community was to establish a memorial scholarships for your students. Our recipients are selected from a field of students who intend to study science, have a GPA of 3.0 or better, and are well-rounded academically and personally. This year's scholarships are awarded to Mackenzie Bernard, Kyan Chambers, Aaron Davis, and Allison Webster.
Padoni Bannon. I'm from the class of '65, which is not that long ago.
Frank Bannon, class of '64.
I'm here to present 5 scholarships in memory of my dad, Roy Spadoni, and my sister, Kathy Spadoni. Kathy Spadoni was a school teacher here in the Peninsula School District and taught physical education, and my dad believed in lifelong learning. And so we are thrilled again to be giving us scholarships to 5 students, each $1,000. And they are going to Bergen Babbage, Maddie McElwain, Alexis Parrish, Brooke Rampino, and Catalina Torres Kelly.
Next is Peninsula Youth Football. Coach Phil.
Just me. Hi everybody, I'm Jen Eagle and I'm presenting for Peninsula Youth Football. This is a last minute scholarship due to some circumstance, so I'm pretty excited to surprise the recipient. I was the PYF Assistant Medical Director over the last 3 years, and my family had a great experience with this organization over the last 5 years. I am also the mother of Luke Eagle, who this scholarship is in memory of. Luke loved football. He said he was so good that they put him on a sign, which is true. He's the face of Peninsula football for the last 3 years. You see him all over Gig Harbor. That's him. The criteria used to pick this recipient was that the candidate had to be someone who was involved with PYF and who played football throughout high school. We were also looking for a candidate who overcame significant adversity in their life. Lastly, we wanted someone who encouraged their teammates, especially the players who weren't the best on the field. My Luke, he always looked out for other players. He encouraged them. He was looking forward to playing high school football here at Peninsula next year. The recipient we chose for this award is someone Luke would have looked up to. He played for PYF, the recipient, and later assisted younger players. He even was a varsity linebacker this year, the position Luke was hoping to play, and that he last played at PYF. Congratulations, Joshua Hinkle. Very bright, richly blessed.
Testing.
And here, is Walt Smith.
Good evening. I'll make it very short. I'm very, very proud of the classes that have joined. I've been doing this for 38 years, takeover of giving out the scholarships and the money. I'm proud of the fact that the schools were open. It took a lot of courage by everybody, the teachers, students, and the faculty. So it's my honor tonight to produce a scholarship to Susan Morgan for $1,205.
Okay. Congratulations. Here we have our next scholarship, and this one is the All of Us Trailblazer Scholarship. Now, this is presented by All of Us Design, and I happen to know that somebody deeply involved in this committee that organizes this event runs this particular business. So not only is she giving much of her time, but she's also giving money from her business for this scholarship. So. Scholarship is given to honor students who have navigated their youth similar to the owner of All of Us. A school can be a sanctuary to some, allowing individuals to thrive and meet their full potential. So we are looking for someone from Evergreen, KPMS, any Peninsula student shows academic performance that is excellent and strong ambition with drive, and who also is altruistic. If you're not familiar with that term, it's someone who wants to give to the community, to others, to help support others. And so in the spirit of all of those things, which is quite an honor, $2,000 scholarships go to Ashton Thiel and Maddie Shea. There is also an All of Us Creativity Scholarship. given to honor students who think in color, I love that phrase, have an imagination and awareness of their creative gifts and share their talent with the world. So we're looking for really creative students here. Photography, marketing, graphics, fine arts. And this is a $1,500 scholarship 3 times over, and it goes to Ellie Sears, Thomas Petroff, and Genevieve Suntuk. All of Us Leadership Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is given to recognize individuals with outstanding leadership skills. They have determined that you are authentic and honest and humble. And wow, can't say anything better about a person, right? So, big honor, 3 times over, $1,500. Ashlyn O'Reilly and Sydney Pfeiffer and Madeline James. This is an Elvis STEM scholarship for obviously people who are looking to go into one of those fields, science, technology, engineering, math, and high academic achievement and all of that. So these are really studious people, and they have found 3 of you for $1,500 each, and you are Allison Webster, Brian Kang, and Jacob Markuson. Next, we have the Evergreen Strive to Achieve Scholarship, and this is presented by Haley Nichols herself. Evergreen holds a special place in her heart. It's where she found people to inspire, who were kind and generous with their time and energy. The staff there is amazing, and where a love for learning developed. And so for someone who was a student at Evergreen Elementary and is now graduating from Peninsula High School, and man, you spent a lot of time on that bus, didn't you? If you were a student at Evergreen and you made it all the way through here, wow. So, I mean, you know, just for that, all 9 of you get $1,000. And you are Caitlin Osmond, Aubrey Hoover, Malcolm Shirados. Bryn Smith, Janaea Staples, Mariana Swainson. Indigo Clark and Austin DeWitt. Wow, all the key Peninsula peeps. Okay. All of us future problem solvers, also from all of us. And this scholarship is given to recognize individuals with exceptional problem-solving skills. The world is in good hands with these people. And they need to have shown 2,000 hours of work and volunteering, example of hard worker and successful in school. Problem solvers, there's 3 of you, $1,500 each, and you are Julia Wilcox, Miley Olson, and Ashley Hackett. So 3 more for $500 each for innovators, students who show unique talents and solutions. Those of you who color outside the lines, right? And look at different ways to accomplish goals. Divergent thinkers, we call you, in the education biz. And yeah, if there's something unique about you that stands out, and you get $500 for that, all 3 of you. Katie Donahoe and Maddie Stern and Isabella Poe. That's 3. How about 2 more? Jenna Severin and Jackson Sweet. back, but all of us put up a whole lot of money just now. So you need to give that lady a hug when you see her. Okay, our next one is the American Association of University Women. And this is an academic scholarship. The American Association of University Women has been around a long time, 141 years to be exact, and they have become the nation's leading voice, as it says, promoting equity in education for all, but especially for women and girls. So they have a Gig Harbor branch, founded about 40 years ago, and with all organizations, they're always evolving and needs change, emphasis change, and this year they're awarding scholarships to students who wish to pursue post-high school studies in a variety of areas. So they have focused on technical, health, vocational, and the trades. And they're looking for, this is the American Association of University Women, after all, so they're looking for female recipients with academic achievements. You see the criteria there. And there is one for $1,000, and that one goes to Allison Webster. Angel Guild. Oh, I love these people. Are they here? Okay. The Angel Guild, you know, they quietly do so many things for this community. They've got that thrift shop in Key Center, and they donate all of that money. And not just to scholarships, they donate to all sorts of different things. You know, about 10 years ago, I took the Peninsula Knowledge Bowl team to a national tournament. We were trying to raise money, and they gave us a whole bunch of money. Just all kinds of stuff like that. And it's not just connected with schools either. There's a lot of other needs in the community that they will just reach out and boy, the ladies there are something special. This is another way in which they give back to the community of the Cape Peninsula. So they've chosen 2 students from the Cape Peninsula for $3,000 each. Audrey Thompson and Will McCall. Oh, good. I have to sit down. Avid. Mr. Miranda, give him a hand.
All right. Hey, guys. My name is Byron Miranda. To the parents back there, I am the Avid class of 22 advisor and cohort leader. Avid stands for Advancement via Individual Avid stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. The students that will receive the scholarship are students that were identified by previous teachers as students with academic strengths and future potential. Avid community tutors and teachers donated money into the scholarship, and the tutors chose the recipients based on the information in their portfolios. One of these students is going to Washington State University, go Cougs, to major in biology, and the other is heading to sunny Arizona to become a teacher at Grand Canyon U. So congratulations to Kenzie Bernhard and Kate Jensen for being selected as the recipients of Avid Washington Scholarship. Good job.
Canterwood Women's Golf Scholarship, presented by the Canterwood ladies, from Canterwood, the golf course there, and they will focus, of course, on a female player on the PHS golf team. So that person gets $350, and she is Nia Dayton. Oh yeah, she got another one for 150 dollars. Okay. Yeah, you're awesome. Okay. So our next one is the Cheney Family Scholarship. And Brian and Brooke, no? One student going to a technical college and one student going to a four-year or community college gets these two scholarships. And one is an Avid student and one's a non-Avid student. So we're looking for people interested in forestry, education, or Spanish lacrosse, or Spanish. They're a lacrosse or a tennis player and student who overcame obstacles in learning. So that's a pretty specific list of things. But they found two of you, and here you go, $1,000 each. Amanda Clow and Kylan Son. Okay. Next up, Ben B. Cheney Foundation Scholarship. You know, they've been with us for a long time. They've been donating this for quite a while, and it's, you know, there's a lot of money that has flowed through this foundation, and they don't just give to us, they give to a lot of schools around the area. So this is a rich one, and the foundation is active in communities where the Cheney Lumber Company operate, and they make grants to organizations to improve quality of life. And what better quality of life than to have a whole bunch of people in your community who are really well educated. So this person played one varsity sport, has shown leadership, and participated in other extracurriculars, and for that you get $3,000, and congratulations, Lauren Whitmer. See, it takes a lot to impress the Ben Cheney Foundation, because they see a lot. They give away a lot of these things, and they see your book, and they're like, we want her. All right. So our next one. Excellent.
Hi, I'm Wendy Christensen. I'm a teacher here at Peninsula High School, and the Community Inclusion Program asked me to give this pay-it-forward scholarship to someone who has supported their community at Peninsula High School, who embraces inclusion, who has that kindness that is seen in the school, and who will take it outside of school, and with them they may be the neighbor, the co-worker, the friend who supports somebody of all abilities. And so this scholarship of $1,000 goes to Josh McCall.
Now we have a new category of scholarships called community-funded scholarships. And no introduction, just give money to Josh, all right. Congratulations, where is he? All right, good job. Next we have the Fox Island Sand and Soil Scholarship. Fox Island Sand and Soil Garden Club? Anyone? All right, that's me. They have been participating in this thing since 2013, so awesome on them. This is their 10th year. And it's part of 3 Fox Island organizations that put on the annual Fox Island Jeff Fagan Memorial Plant Sale, which is held in early May, so they just came up with some more money for you. And the funds that are raised help the Garden Club support this scholarship. That's cool. So they're looking for somebody who's interested in horticulture or landscape or botany, environmental science, something to do with plants or the environment. And they are willing to give $1,000 to Jaden Leach. Cool. Awesome. You go for it.
Well, I've already introduced myself, but I will say again that I am here presenting for the Gig Harbor Eagles. the Gig Harbor Eagles and Auxiliary work together, people helping people for 74 years. For 74 years, a building in Gig Harbor that holds 450 people and is nonprofit. Everyone in the room should be part of that kind of Peninsula history. As an auxiliary member, we choose to focus our energy on volunteering and charities. As a chairperson for the Eagle Scholarship, I, along with many hardworking volunteers, want to invest in your future, our community's future. The last 4 years, our children have paid a high price in both their physical and mental lives. We want to invest in your mental health, and we are enlisting Tommy Gallucci to help build a healthy community in Gig Harbor. Thank you, Tommy. All right, I'm doing the next one back to back. First, you're an Eagle, then you're an Eagle RV member. We enjoy outdoor adventures year-round in the state of Washington and donate to our community. Some of our charities are the Scholarship Program, Forgotten Seniors, and Backpack for Kids. The RV Club Pledge, we believe our recipient will preserve the beauty of our community, lend assistance to someone in need, and will conduct themselves responsibly. Duran Miller, you will leave things better than you found them. Congratulations.
Now we have the Gig Harbor Emblem Club Scholarship. And this one is the amount of $250. And it says they're here. No? Okay. That student that we kept this one is community oriented and has given all these volunteer hours and is academically successful as well. And so for all of that, $250 is awarded to Miley Olson. Now we have the Gig Harbor Commercial Fishermen's Civic Club Scholarship. And they are often here, but not this year. Okay. The purpose of the club is to provide funding for college scholarships, food and clothing for people in need. They serve this community in a whole bunch of ways. Sisters for Fibrosis, cancer research. They meet 5 or 6 times a year, and in all that they organize fundraising, and look at all that money that they have raised for 2 of you. They pick someone who's involved in community service, of course, and these donors, you have to write an essay for this and everything, and they provide this subject for that donor every year, so it's not just a blanket essay you can write. You have to really want this one, and boy, do they reward you. $1,875 goes to both of these people. Katie Donahoe and Darren Miller. And now the Kiwanis Foundation.
Hi there, it's good to see all your young faces. I'm Andrea Mitchell, Gig Harbor Kiwanis member, involved with the Key Club at Gig Harbor High School and here. Key Club is part of the Kiwanis experience. Kiwanis is an international organization of volunteers who work at hopefully making the world better, one child at a time and one community at a time. In looking at the scholarships that we awarded, we looked at students who were interested in furthering their education beyond high school, Key Club member, leadership, community interest, and we are happy
to award 3 students, each $1,000, Kyla Master, Olivia Fong, and Paris Love.
Gig Harbor Midday Rotary. Yeah, it's just as it says, they meet in midday, and it says they're here. They're not here? Okay. So their motto is service above self, and they are looking for someone among you who really, lives through that motto and gives of themselves to the community, does community service, of course, and shows a willingness to go above and beyond in the service of others. So combine that with academic excellence, and you have the recipients of these 3 $1,000 scholarships. And they are Naomi Wedding, Amanda Plow, and Carter Weekbank. Okay, next we have the Gig Harbor Peninsula Area Dentists Scholarship. Did you even know there was such a thing? Yes, this is true. The dentists all get together, they give some money, and they get, I just went to the dentist this afternoon. It was really nice. I'm going to ask him if he gave money to this. I didn't realize it. Some of that's my money, so hey, just kidding. 2 $1,150 scholarships, people with possibly an interest in studying dentistry or medicine, and these 2 go to Hunter Beck and Hunter Bennett. I don't know if I want a dentist with the name Hunter. Okay. Sorry, just I had to say it. All right. Now we have Gig Harbor Sports. Speaking of hunters, the Gig Harbor Sportsman Club Scholarship. Wow, what a segue, huh?
Jim Goff with the Gig Harbor Sportsman's Club. And it would be good if we had someone we could refer to as Hunter, but that's not our entire emphasis. You may or may not know that the Gig Harbor Sportsman's Club has been around for 75 years, which is almost as old as I am. Been giving service to the Gig Harbor area. Primarily, our emphasis is on firearm safety, providing for shooting sports, and also we do a tremendous number of charitable benefits for soldiers, for veterans, for the food bank. The fish food bank is a big one of our recipients. Shooting sports is one of our primary emphasis, and we actually have teams that can compete internationally. It's very highly regulated and a safe club to be in. And we'd like to give our scholarship this year to Colton Wakey.
Hello, my name's Alan Gillette. My wife Julie and I had 3 sons who graduated from Peninsula High School and also consequently have graduated from college as well, thanks in part to this program. 6 years ago, we started the Gillette Family Scholarship to pay it forward. We chose 3 students who were familiar with Julie as she sneaks back there. Hi, Julie. At Purdy Elementary. One's a future pilot, like our youngest son, who I had the privilege of flying with in his first solo flight 2 weeks ago, and I'm here to say we landed the plane safely. A future educator, a future speech therapist. We're very excited to award $500 scholarships to Taylor Jones, Nicole Shelton, Danielle Lehman. You got the next 65, Mr. Bill. Oh, by the way, that was the 103rd award.
Before I award this, you know what, we've been going a while. And as fun as it is to hand out all this money, I'm sure some of us are getting kind of a case of iron butt, especially those of you in this bleachers. So we're going to take a 5-minute, and a 5-minute only, stretch break. So when you do that right now, just stand up, stretch a little bit.
there.
We have a whole bunch more. There's a whole bunch more money coming, so get excited. How about your donors? Please thank them again for hanging in here with us. And for their money. Okay. Oh, here we go. Just like first period class every day, you know? Late. Okay. Oh, and there's more. All right, folks, our next scholarship, without further ado, is the Nursing Futures Scholarship. And yeah, Cheryl Ann and Carl could make it so. We're going to award this Nursing Futures Scholarship in the amount of $500 to someone who is planning a career perhaps on being a nurse and fits those criteria. So they have chosen two lucky recipients for $500 each, and they are Caleb Novak and Toronto. Nice job, guys. All right. Now we have the John and Jean Ranney Scholarship. This is presented by the Greater Tacoma Community Foundation, and this is another foundation. Been around for a long time, raises a lot of money, gives a lot of money to a lot of different schools, and they are giving us a $400 scholarship for someone who is chosen simply at the discretion of the selection committee, and you have just plain impressed them. So now, $400 will go to Jenna Sather. Okay. The Whole Knots Fund, also of the Greater Tacoma Community Foundation. I told you to give away a lot of money. And this one is $1,500. And this one it goes to someone who's going to a four-year school, has great academic achievement, and might be going into business, and has community service under their belt, and who, other than Colton Waggy. All right, now for the Harbor Soccer Club Scholarship. And this one is to, there's two of them for $500 each. We go to a male and a female who play soccer for high school or for the Harbor Soccer Club, or maybe both. Active club member involved in soccer-related activities and all of that. Soccer is their life, and for that they get $500 each. Lucas Bach and Paige Gardner. It seems like just a couple days ago you guys were sophomores. What is up with that? Okay. Time passes for teachers too, parents. Oh my gosh, it just occurred. There are no parents who had me as a teacher here, are there? Yeah. I don't know. Should I retire now? Harbor Animal Hospital Scholarship is awarded to somebody interested in veterinary medicine. So, a Harbor Animal Hospital. Oh, how they go?
You don't need me. He's got it. So, my wife and I started Harbor Animal Hospital about 20 years ago, and we're looking for, every year we're looking for people that are interested in veterinary medicine and animal sciences. What are we laughing at? So, we're also looking for people that are showing leadership skills. Obviously, these are crazy times, and we're going to rely on you young folks to get us through this next time period. So, I want to say that this year we've never had so many applicants that want to be veterinarians or animal sciences. We had 18 folks. Usually we're picking from, 3 or 4. So I want to throw out to all of you, please call up, come by, spend a day with the veterinarians, with the vet techs, and see what it's really like, and go for it. So this year, our scholarships go to Eliza Plickens and Mackenzie Bernhardt.
Okay. I had a student a number of years ago by the name of Rob Hayden, and he came and awarded this for a long time. And I guess he didn't make it this year. Rob's a great guy, and you know, he was real serious about his education. He was really into the things that Peninsula High School offers, and he was active in a lot of things. And but I just love that guy, and he wanted to give back to Peninsula High School and encourage somebody who might be following sort of in his footsteps. So he's given $500 to a applicant who impressed him, and that person is Jessica Brown.
On behalf of Shelley McKenty, President of Horsehead Bay Garden Club, founded 81 years ago in Greek Harbor. Our scholarship fund is made possible through the generosity of Patty Pecanino, a devoted club member and a lifelong advocate of horticulture. Our club mission is to help beautify the Gig Harbor area, to serve our community, and today we are proud to present our first scholarship award to a Peninsula High School senior, Mariana Swainston.
I just love to say turkey trot, isn't that great? Turkey Trot Scholarship. Gig Harbor Turkey Trot. Actually, that's Dr. Timothy Holmes, and yeah, sometimes he's here, but I guess not today. So he is choosing someone who is in a healthcare-related field, ideally a chiropractic, someone who's interested in chiropractic, and one male and one female, and it's really great if they're a runner. So, because Dr. Holmes is quite a runner himself. So he's impressed with you, two of you, and he's going to give you each $1,000, and that is Hunter Drews and Audrey Hendrick.
This is the Perot Family Scholarship. They started their business, construction business in Gig Harbor, and have owned and operated for over 40 years. They have a passion for arts and architecture, construction, people looking to go into the trades. And the two recipients that will be receiving $1,000 are Amanda Clow and Benjamin Taft.
By the way, speaking of old students, Kelly Jo, who was just up here, she was a student of mine my first year teaching. And then she became a teacher. Yeah. She suffered through my first year teaching, and I was coaching her in basketball too, which was totally awesome. She was an awesome point guard, let me tell you. KPMS Cougars, we rocked it. Here's our next presenter. Larry Wilkinson, give him a hand.
Hi, I'm Larry Wilkinson. I'm currently the master of Port Orchard John Paul Jones Masonic Lodge over in Port Orchard. When John Paul Jones Masonic Lodge here in Gig Harbor merged with Port Orchard 5 years ago, we were able to continue the heritage that John Paul Jones had with the Quistorp Memorial Scholarship. And ours is looking for academic and community involvement. And this year, our proud winner is Katie Donahue for $2,500.
I'm Susan Paganelli. I'm representing the Key Peninsula Business Association tonight. And before I say our awards, I just want to thank you, this class, for persevering. I know it hasn't been easy, so thank you. And you'll find in business, persevering is really important, so keep it up. We chose people who are Key Peninsula residents who either have been involved in business endeavors already or are interested in going into business. We have people that we chose are involved in real estate, in film, and want to study graphic design. So this year it is Austin DeWitt, Emma Stafke, and Janae Staples.
Scholarship is from two scholarships in the amount of $500 from the Key Peninsula Historical Society, and let me find that. Okay. Key Peninsula Historical Society is real active down there in Key Center, and they have meetings, they organize events. There's quite a rich history at the Key Peninsula, and they're constantly digging it up and sharing it with us, and I just love these people. Yeah, they gather, record, preserve, and disseminate information on the history of the Pierce County area, generally known as the Key Peninsula, the Key, which we all love so much. And I live on the Key myself, so that succeeding generations of residents will have a firm and accurate record. They look for a student who lives on the KP, who went to Winter, or Evergreen, or Vaughn, or KPMS, or some combination thereof. They are a good student with a GPA and community-oriented and interested in history if possible. That would be cool. They didn't ask me about this, but, oh, okay. Good choices anyway. $500 each to Diana Smolko and Isabel Jensen. Peninsula Healthcare Scholarship. Okay. This is also to a KP resident who is interested in studying nursing or anything in the medical or healthcare field, preferably a student who attended a KP school 1st through 8th grade, but not necessary. So, yeah, I think they'll waive that if they're just really impressed with you, and they really are. And there's 3 of you for $1,000 each, and you are. Catalina Torres Kelly, Gabriel Sim, and Catelyn Lowe. Tom Lacey is here.
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate the class at 22 on your resilience, your flexibility, and your, as Ms. Paganelli said, your perseverance during these unprecedented times. It's going to serve you well. Trust me, you've done some things that no other class has ever had to do, and I really look forward to the things that you're going to do in the future. I'm here tonight, my name is Tom Lacey. I'm here tonight with my wife, Lori, back here, and we're here to present the first of what we hope are many Lacey Family Scholarships to come. This scholarship is given in honor of the Peninsula High School staff, both past and present, beginning with one of my older siblings in 1968. I'm a member of the class of 1974. Our oldest, Ryan, 04, Andrew, 06, and Taylor, 2011. Our criteria for this, before I move forward, the one member of our family, my wife Lori, who's not a member graduated Peninsula High School, is the one that really initiated and was the inspiration for doing this. For many years, we sat up there as parents watching students get their scholarships, and she was the one that said, you know, it's our time. It's our time to get back, so thank you, Lori. The criteria for this is really pretty simple. It's basically that we believe inside is learning, outside the classroom is also learning. So a combination of both is important. Myself, my siblings, and our children all were involved with activities all over the realm: athletics, music, drama, student government. It's all important. It's all learning for you. So we want to recognize 2 students tonight who met that criteria, and they are Duran Miller and Dylan Alvarez.
Hello, my name is Michelle Gorman, and I am the president of the Long Branch Foundation, here with Beth Porter, who is a fellow member, a board member, and we just want to congratulate all of you who are here tonight, all students. The Long Branch Foundation was established in 2016 and supporting public education as the core of our mission. We do that by providing scholarships, such as we are tonight, to Peninsula High School seniors, and also what is important is that we offer recurring scholarships. So keep that in mind. Stay in touch with us, so as you continue to pursue your careers and your education, you can reach out to us, and if you qualify, continue to receive a scholarship. So we are excited that you are reaching towards your educational goals, and Beth Porter will be announcing the recipients.
And I'm honored to announce the recipients. Often as elementary school educators, we lose track of our students when they leave our doors. I'm a first grade teacher at Evergreen. And so it was exciting to read through the portfolios and have a glimpse of future aspirations of many of the students who passed through my doors. So I'd like to say congratulations to Indigo Clark, Evan Cooper, Aubrey Hoover, and Mukam Shoberdo.
Next, we have McCall Construction and Mike and Cindy Paul Scholarship. So, let me find that. There we are. These folks are a relatively recent addition to our list of illustrious donors, but they have been faithful for the last few years and coming through for us with several scholarships each year, and these are in the amount of $500, 4 of them. And they're huge supporters of the program. They have children who graduated from PHS, and Mike is currently the coach of the girls' fast pitch team. So these people will hopefully either participate in girls' soccer or fast pitch or baseball, and they have chosen 4 of those folks, and they are Ashlyn O'Reilly and Colton Waggy. And Corey Burbridge and Raina Hyde. Okay. Now, for the Peninsula Hands-On Art, Bruce Murdoch's Scholarship Fund. Peninsula Hands-On Art been around now for almost 20 years, and they have given art instruction to over 4,000 students each year, and reaching every elementary student in the Peninsula School District. They work with the elementaries, and it's our program's foundational belief that students across all socioeconomic backgrounds should have the same educational opportunities. So they are looking for art students, students with an art hobby, who might be interested in things like graphic design, right up their alley, and they have found that person for $250. It goes to Coco Cruz. Our pals at the Peninsula Art League.
Hi, I'm Christine Buchanan, and I was asked to come here and present for the Peninsula Art League. And they chose one student to honor who they think has a real gift and is looking forward to a career in art, and they chose Sky Sears.
Bus Driver Scholarship. You know, this is a special one because they're the ones who see the worst of you, like all the time, right? So if they like you, you pass the tests, all right? School bus drivers are special people. To say that their job is complex is, I think, an understatement, and especially, the distances they travel. I don't know if you know this, but we have, in our district, because of the two peninsulas, our buses go like further per student than like any district in the state. And these people, they drive every one of those miles. And they deal with every one of you when you're at your worst sometimes. So, we trust them with a lot, keeping you guys safe, responding in emergencies and so forth. And, to do all that and operate a giant motor vehicle without killing anybody, wow. They deserve all of our thanks. And now they want to give to you. So they have chosen a student for a $250 scholarship that they have donated to. And that student is I think Emily bribed the bus driver or something. Okay, there you go. Here's my friend Dave Aston to give the next one.
Stay with me. My name is David Aston. I'm the PE teacher at Voyager Elementary, and I'm also the Vice President of the Peninsula Education Association. I'm here representing over 600 certificated educators that stand before you every day and teaching. Not only do we find it a gift to spend time with you, teaching you, educating you, being a part of your lives, and helping you guide you into your future, but we're here to also give 2 scholarships through the Doc Malmeen Scholarship. Doc Malmeen is named after John Doc Malmeen, a beloved PHS teacher and PEA leader like Mr. Bill was, like many teachers. Peninsula Education Association is committed to lifelong learning, supporting students throughout their educational journey. This scholarship is given to 2 exceptional students whose parents or guardians are educators in the district. And this year we're giving 2 $500 scholarships, one to Michael Gillis and one to Emma Statke.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we love that one. The teachers, we love to see you succeed. We really do. And that's one of the reasons that personally I wouldn't miss this or graduation on any year. So that was our own small way of saying, we want to encourage a couple of you. Congratulations. Now, talk about people who see the worst of you. These are the people who clean up after you. And sometimes that ain't easy. Jeremy?
No, it ain't easy. Well, my name is Jeremy Pedroza. I don't know if you guys know me. I'm the head custodian here. So, not a lot of you guys know that as custodians, we all, from our paycheck, we put our money and we formed this scholarship for you guys. And we love to do it. We love to give it. And this year, we're giving 200 to Janae Staples. Say the roll.
Thanks, Jeremy. And now he's got to go because he's got to get back to work. Y'all made a bigger mess than usual today, so he's up. Seriously, he's going back to work right there. Give him a hand. He told me, he said, it's okay if I leave after I'm still on duty. Okay. Now we have, whoops. Almost taken. All right. Peninsula Light Company Scholarship. There's 2 of these for $1,500 each, and Peninsula Light Company, of course, is nonprofit, and it provides you with electricity in all our homes as well as in all these buildings here. Thank you, Peninsula Light Company. They are really community-minded, and boy, do they host a lot of community events and forums, and they do so much other than give us that power that we so desperately need. And they have sponsored 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,500 each, and they go to. Did you figure it out? There's a lot of people working at schools that actually really do care about you guys a lot, and now we have the Clerical Union Local Chapter 1948 Scholarship, and here they are.
Hello, I know most of you, or a lot of you. My name is Mrs. Barbarich, and this is my daughter, and I'm very pleased to be part of the important celebration today, supporting Peninsula High School students, and your 4 years of hard work and academic perseverance, because you have persevered through a lot to get here. Many of you tonight have strived for excellence to be a part of this ceremony, and the following scholarship is presented from the Clerical Union. To qualify, you must have a parent currently working for Peninsula School District as a classified employee. So every secretary, librarian, health tech, any of us that you see working in any of the office positions, we help you, and we love every one of you, and help you to get here. And they must be in good standing as an employee, and you have to be their student. So, the Clerical Union takes great pride in helping the students succeed in their post-secondary and future educational endeavors, and I hand it over to Rosalind.
It's with great pride tonight that as a Peninsula High School alumni and past recipient of this scholarship, that the Peninsula Clerical Unit presents the scholarship in the amount of $600 to Matthew McElwain.
I'm here with Peninsula Schools Education Foundation. We're a group of volunteers who raise money for 2 reasons. 1, to give teachers money to use in their classrooms, and 2, to give scholarships to students. And when we looked through the scholarship notebooks, we were looking for students who were interested in a career in education. And we have 2 $1,000 scholarships, and those go to Aubrey Hoover and Brianna Murphy.
Thank you, Barb. I just have to say, Barb Trotter, she's given so much to this community. She was on the school board for many years, and just the list is too long of all the things she does, and now she's giving money away. So I just want to thank her again. Thanks, Barb. All right. Kelly Jo. She's back again. That awesome point guard. It's easy to coach her, I just didn't know anything. I would just say, Kelly Jo, go and shoot.
Yeah, I lived for sports until I went to college and then became a student, so you guys have a future. Anyways, I'm here on behalf this time of my husband and myself. This is the Reynolds Perot Alumni Scholarship. We are both products of Peninsula School District and proud PHS grads. I told my kids tonight, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sing the fight song when I get up there, and my 10-year-old son was like, don't, you'll only embarrass yourself. He's probably right, but I would so do it, and they know it already, just so you know. Is there anything under, yeah, we don't have any criteria. I come and I read a lot. I usually read 50 portfolios, and they're great, by the way. I just feel like I get a connection to some, and it tends to be students who have persevered in the face of adversity, and the student that we chose has had more than their fair share of that. It's always good to see when somebody wants to be a teacher. I was a former teacher, subbing again. I don't know if I'll ever go back. Anyways, I just have a passion for teaching, and I feel like we need more teachers out there. And if someone's ready to make a positive influence, be a positive influence in children's lives, you have had many. And I know if I said who was your favorite teacher, you would at least have one. So I am more than excited to present this $1,000 scholarship to Taylor Jones.
Tay, you're going to be a teacher? Yeah. Awesome. All right. PHS Alumni Scholarship. A group of longtime friends and graduates of PHS who graduated in various years, they came together to award a student scholarship to help them in their pursuit of continuing their education, and you know, someone who's following their footsteps as former Seahawks, and so and keep it in the family. So if you have a parent who graduated from PHS and now you're here and you show a solid academic accomplishment, you get $300. And look, it's Jacob Bice. All right. Now, the class of 1961 from PHS. Wow, they graduated before I was born. I'm not kidding you. Just one year. But in recognition of the importance of continuing education, yes, the Robert McDonald Carter brings together the class of 1961 to donate an alumni scholarship. Boy, did they love this school. 61 years ago, they graduated from here and they're still giving this scholarship. So $400 to someone who overcame hardships and shows that they really want it. And that $400 goes to Maddie Stern. Slightly younger people. Oh. Class of 1980.
Okay, Mr. Class of 1980. I'm class of 1981. That means I was born during the Kennedy administration a long time ago. My name's Greg Williamson again, good to see you. I want you to think for a second about resources, money, scholarships, and the other intangible things that you have that are valuable. You've heard people tonight talking about your resilience in making it through this last 2 years of education in a time of global pandemic when you probably didn't know what was going to happen next week or tomorrow. And you've got people here tonight who've talked about, please come to the veterinary clinic because we can't give scholarships to everybody, but come check it out and see what the work looks like. And I invite those students and others to do that kind of thing. You've got parents and family members here, and every one of you wants to have some kind of a career or you have an aspiration in your life, and just look at them, because there are people here who are 2 phone calls away from somebody you need to talk to visit that workplace, or to go visit that college, or to go visit the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard, or some place that you might want to learn more about. So it's not all money, but money is nice as well. And on behalf of people who have chosen their passion over their bank account, I'd like to recognize one of your teachers, Linda Richards. Please join me. So Linda Richards and I
graduated in 1981 from Peninsula High School. And back in those days, back in those days, Peninsula High School was old, and Linda and I went to the old school. And there was a brand new high school being created called Gig Harbor High School. And this, let's have some, a little bit of cheering for Gig Harbor High School, and here's why. This summer, Linda and I got together with our classmates from 1981, who are from Peninsula High School and Gig Harbor High School. And together, all of those people created this scholarship for you tonight. So next year, I'll be giving a scholarship to Gig Harbor High School, but don't feel bad, because this is your year. Okay, I have seen a lot of colleges, but when I was here, I'm going on longer, I know, but you're gonna like it. So I see a lot of colleges tonight up on the sheet. I haven't seen anybody from the college I went to, but I got a scholarship here 100 years ago when I was here, and I got to go to the Evergreen State College. So if you are anybody going to the Evergreen State College, find me after, and we'll talk about that place. But there's just a lot. Where'd you go? Which school? I don't know. Do they know?
WSU.
WSU. Okay, so if you're interested in going to WSU or Evergreen or any other school, you've got a lot of people here who've gone these things. Okay, so thanks to the class of '81. Thanks. We are looking for in our thing. We are looking for a student who has got curiosity and a love of learning, and in this case, a love of marketing. So that person's name is Jacob Buys. Congratulations, Jacob. And just because you need this, and because Linda and I were cheerleaders, we're going to do one cheer, and then we'll sit down and let people go. Okay, follow me.
Give me a W. W. Give me an X. X. Give me a Q. Q. Give me a P. P. What's that spell?
I was also a cheerleader in high school, so except they didn't call us cheerleaders. It was guys, they called us Yell Kings. And I was one, actually. That was pretty cool. But I don't know if I can top that. All right, so now we have Heron's Key Scholarship.
My name is Marilyn Collier, and I'm representing the residents of Heron's Key here in Gig Harbor. But my best claim to fame is that Mrs. Belote is my daughter. And she's here tonight. And she said, oh, I was just so proud of my kids. They just look so cute and grown up. So it is indeed a privilege to be here tonight and to share in accomplishments of this graduating class. Thanks to the generosity of our residents, actually we had a fundraising month in February, and we raised over $19,000 in scholarships to be given to students here and also at Gig Harbor High School. And we are able to award 6 scholarships to PHS students this year. And the following students will receive scholarships of $1,300 each. Olivia Fong, Madeline Graves, Annalise Parker, Madeline Shea, Megan Stobie, and Caden Stoddard. And hope to get to know you before you go off to your next place in life. We salute all of you, the class of 2022, for your resilience in the face of unprecedented hardships. We admire your ability to persevere, your confidence to succeed, and most of all, more important than anything else, your care for each other. All of us at Heron's Key send our congratulations to these 6 seniors and to all of you. Thank you.
Well, I get to do this one for Dan and Marcy Smith. They're awesome people. And Dan and I... How did that happen? Yeah, $1,000 each, isn't that cool? Congratulations, Ben and Tommy, that's good. Maybe I should just do that every time, let's go faster. Okay, so next we have Gig Harbor Peninsula Suicide Prevention Coalition Service Award to a student who... There you go.
Hello seniors, congratulations. I'm Ann Nesbitt and I have Myrna Bellis with me today. We're representing the Gig Harbor Key Peninsula Suicide Coalition. We formed to educate, support, bring resources, and help reduce stigma which surrounds mental health and suicide. And we are awarding a very special student tonight with $1,000, Shannon Bundrick. Congratulations.
Hello, I am Tara Hendrickson from the Tack Shack, which you may have seen a time or two at the bottom of the hill. I am actually a 3rd generation alumni. My grandmother graduated in 1948, the first graduating class, and I graduated 50 years later in 1998. So I knew when I took over my family business exactly what I wanted to do with it as soon as I was able to, and that is to give back to this wonderful school and to help all of you. The Tack Shack looks for students with interests in either business, accounting, math, or leadership. And we have found 3 students with that entrepreneurial spirit who I hope someday will also stand here and give back with their businesses. So the recipients of these 3 scholarships are Reese Anderson, Ben King, and Tanner Steichen.
Representing Two Waters Arts Alliance. We are an organization on the Key Peninsula that supports the arts, and we believe that creativity is essential to learning, whether that's in school or it is in our community. And we host a lot of events that we think maybe, if you guys have been on the peninsula at all, you've been to Art Walk, done some art classes at Red Barn or at KPMS. So we're excited to see some familiar faces here. My daughter and I were the ones who went through the portfolios, and she graduated just last year, so she was very excited to be able to look at all of what she knows some of you, and I know some of you, and it was very interesting to look at it, see what was going on, and just the artistic talents that are coming out of this graduating class. So our criteria is that you have to be a resident of the Key Peninsula, and we're interested in students that are in some sort of art field. And our idea of art is not so much that it is just drawing or painting. We include woodworking, welding, drama, drawing, writing. It's a big field. And so we looked at a whole bunch, and we were very impressed by every single one of them that we saw. And really, honestly, I wish I could give to all of you, but I couldn't. I had to pick 2. So we picked from these 2 portfolios, and we made this decision not just because of their art talents or what they were involved in, but what they did outside of school. and they were involved in a lot of different things that were creative outside of high school itself. So we decided to get to these because we thought going outside and it would show that they had overcome adversity and that they were able to pursue their passion. So I'm excited to present these awards to Indigo Clark and Ella Marshall.
Class of 2022. My name is Dale Goheen. I'm a graduate of Peninsula High School in 1964, the other century. I'm here representing Herman Uddenberg Post 1854 Veterans of Foreign Wars. Part of our being here, we've been in Gig Harbor for 92 years now, started in 1930. We are primarily veterans helping veterans, but also on our side note, we have a Peninsula Veterans Color and Honor Guard. It's real active in the community. We've been at Toma National Cemetery for 21 years, and in that time we've done honors for veterans for probably right around 2,000. This year, our scholarship goes to Durham Miller. Congratulations, Durham.
All right. Thanks, Dale. Dale comes back every year. How long have you been doing this, Dale? How many years have you been doing it? A long time, about as long as I have. That's great. Thanks. Thanks for coming back. Okay. Now, we skipped so many, I'm going to have to catch up here. And this next one, John Mager, Aspire to Achieve Scholarship, for $3,000 to someone who participated in swim or water polo, was varsity or captain. First generation college, if possible. They want to really encourage someone who steps up, shows leadership in this program, in the water, and also is breaking barriers by becoming the first in their family to go to college. And so $3,000 goes to Jessica Brown. I'm so surprised. Like, really? They want me? $3,000. That's cool. Congratulations. Okay. Washington Patriot Construction Academic Scholarship. Washington Patriot is a veteran-owned general contracting firm established just in 2009, but they're in Gig Harbor, and they have immediately started to participate in this program and support the students from this community, both here and I believe at their Gig Harbor High School. So you need to impress them with a high GPA and be a leader in a sport or a club, and just generally an all-around great person here at Peninsula, and for that you get $500, and this year it's Connor Bowman. And there's two more from the same people. And those two are in the amount of $1,000. And they go each to William Hardaway and Isabella Marshall. Okay. Now for the Windermere Gig Harbor Scholarship. Windermere people. Okay. Through donations from the Windermere Agency, or Windermere Real Estate, you see their signs everywhere. Their agents and staff and franchise owners, they give money into a pool to do this, and they've been able to donate to local scholarship programs, not just here, but a number of schools. And they were looking for people that are attending trade schools. And those things cost money too. So $750 goes to McCall. Paramedic, awesome. That's great. Okay. Coach Joel Wingard, Cross Country Scholarship. I don't know how many of you actually know Coach Wingard. He's been doing this a long time. And he coached my kids in the cross country program here at Peninsula. He also coached it at Gig Harbor. And you want to know anything about running, you asked Joel. Wingard is awesome. So yeah, I kind of half expect him to show up. So this fund is established by colleagues and friends of Coach Wingard because we all love him so much. And he taught, as it says here, Peninsula School District for 25 years, so 6 at PHS, 19 at Gig Harbor. He's coached so many young athletes and leaders. And he's one of those coaches where the things you learn from him go way beyond just the technicalities of the sport. So you become leaders, and you develop a stick-to-itiveness and a dedication that one really needs for cross country. So purpose of the scholarship is to recognize outstanding accomplishment by a member of the cross country team who has exemplified, of course, all those values and skills and his philosophy. So $500 scholarships go to these two people, Jaden Leach and Sylvia. Leave a Legacy Athletic Scholarship to two people to present it. Here we go.
Hi, we are Keith and Debbie Whippers, and we are here tonight to present us two scholarships. We've been involved with Peninsula High School for quite a while, and mostly in the sports program. Keith's been a coach here for a long time. We've had two students graduate here, and we were inspired this year to give back after watching the women's volleyball team in their journey to the state tournament this year. And it wasn't about their success on the court, it was about the bonds that the girls formed and the camaraderie that they had and the lifelong memories that they'll have forever. So we decided to give two scholarships. Our criteria was female athlete who displays compassion for others, competes with confidence, and is a leader both on and off the court or field.
Keeping track at home, this is number 185 on the scholarships. First one goes to Janae Lewis, and the second one is Renee Washbaum.
Okay, well, Irma Wright was here earlier and she had to go, but I got to tell you, Irma and her husband Bill established this scholarship, but Asia, their daughter, who they are honoring, is extremely successful, and I think she's the one who actually funds it. And Asia was an illustrious student. I actually had her at KPAM as my very first year teaching, and after she graduated from here, Asia went on to be a very successful attorney, and she got into the shipping business, and so she's an attorney for people handling many millions and millions of dollars, and boy, has she been successful. And I knew she would, even in 8th grade. And so she wants to give back to Peninsula High School, and her parents usually come here and present it. So I'm happy to do it in their place. So they pick someone who shows the kind of work ethic that Bill and Irma, encouraged in their daughter, and that might lead to the kind of success that Asia has had. And so they are giving $500 to Alex Hooper. Okay. Now we have a new category, and I think we are all in. We're going to take another 5-minute stretch break, so our donors who have waited so patiently, please give them a huge hand before they leave our building. That is, of course, supported by the Save Thrift Store. And they have a few sort of categories that they honor here. But these are given directly by the committee, directly from the funds raised by the Save Thrift Store. And some of them are pretty special. And the first one is, I'm going to do this one. This one is in honor of the lady I mentioned right at the beginning of this thing, Avon Gay. And she was one of the co-founders of the Peninsula Hawks Scholarship Committee, one of the people who really came up with this whole idea. And we honor her by passing us on every year $1,500 for one special student, and that student this year is Amy Washbaum.
Scholarships. So the first one I have is for academic improvement. It's a $1,000 scholarship, and it goes to Savannah Brunel. Now I have our community reader outstanding student volunteer. So this is one that our selection committee looked for who they felt was a very great volunteer. And this one is $1,000, and it goes to Diana Smolko. Now this one is named by the thrift store staff for outstanding student volunteer at the thrift store. And this one is $1,000, and it goes to Caden Stoddard. Next, I have our Portfolio Excellence Award. It's a $500 award, and it goes to Isabella Marcio. Now this one I have is from our community readers. They are 5 people that we get from the community that have nothing to do with the school, nothing to do with any of you. They're just community people who are willing to help us out. They read every single one of your portfolios, so they spend some time helping us out to make selections for us. And we allow them to award a $500 award to each community reader gets to award a $500 award to one of you for any reason, for whatever reason you touch them. So these are the students they've chose. Lillian Taft, Isabella Glover, Joshua Sonnen, William McCall, and Dakota Ortwine. Now I have an award for 2 students who were very involved in school activities, school clubs, whatever it might have been. I have an award for Aiden Krishman and Sinead Duffy. Now this award is a $4,000 award. It's our biggest award that we give from the fund. It's $1,000 per year for 4 years. So hopefully that will help you, not just next year, but the next 4 years. And this is our Strive for Excellence, and it goes to Brennan Wilson. Okay, this one is our Promise Scholarship. We have 3 recipients this year for $1,000 each. This one goes back to 8th grade. When you moved on from middle school, your counselors selected you to receive this $1,000 award if you completed high school and you turned in a portfolio. 3 of you did that. So tonight, you get your $1,000 that you were promised back in 8th grade. And so we have Constance Kincaid, Catherine Jensen, and Caleb Novak.
Now, you may have noticed some of your teachers hanging out here just waiting for their shot. And they're gonna award the next category. And these are scholarships supported by the state of Christopher, given in honor and chosen by the different departments in the school. So, you know, like the history department or the math department, the science department, we all, as departments, we choose some of our best students to receive these. And so you can feel really good if you're a recipient of one of these because you have been chosen by the teachers who teach you. And they've been impressed with your work, okay? The first one, you want to get this one? Yeah. Miss O'Leary, give her a hand.
I'm Mrs. O'Leary, and I'm here to start off the department scholarships with the admin scholarship. This person has been amazing and a star in the school and someone that we've really depended on to lead your class and the school. So congratulations to Annalise Parker.
I can't give these people a warning because we just put them all on one slide. So the next one is the athletic department.
Good evening. I'm Joe Plaza, I'm the principal. Early congratulations to all of you. Well done. See you in about 1 month and on the graduation stage. It's awesome. So let me just ask you quickly, how many of you, raise your hand if you participated in a sport or an activity, a club, band, orchestra, or drum? Raise your hand. All right. We have a lot to be proud of. There were, this school year, 852 participants in our sports teams. 800, that's a school record, by the way. Congratulations. There were over 150 students participated in the current musical. 150 Cinderella. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go see Cinderella. It's fantastic. Anyway, I'm here to award the athletic scholarship. Mr. Filkins is with the track team. And so I'm standing in his stead. So tonight's award goes to Durham Miller. It's not on the card. Congratulations.
Okay, we roll with it here. Whatever happens, just, you know, smile and clap and everything will be fine. All right, so the next one is the CTE department. So, career technical. Do we have a representative, CTE? Commander Hood!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean that sincerely. Congratulations on your accomplishments thus far. It's only going to get better, I promise you. So, in the CTE department, everyone says, why is NJROTC a part of CTE? I'm still trying to figure that one out as well. So, but that's okay. When it came down to picking a nominee for this award, it was kind of hands down. I thought it would be someone that was enlisted in the military. That was my call, but no one listened to me. They said this person has absolutely been the star in career and technical education. So we have the honor this evening of presenting this award to Hunter Drews.
I'm giving this scholarship on behalf of our clerical and para staff at Peninsula High School, and they've selected Talia Willis.
Counseling Department Scholarship. Yay. Ms. Hughes, your hand.
So as counselors, we get to know students in a variety of ways, and we look for opportunities to celebrate and honor the journeys of those that we know have taken some extra determination, creativity, compassion, and resilience. This student embodies not only what it means to be awesome, but to be kind, courageous, and a leader in our school. It's been an honor to be a small part of her journey, so tonight we are thrilled to present this award to Indigo Clark.
Congratulations. Okay. Next we have Ms. Richards for the English Department Scholarship. Give her a hand.
It's awesome to be here tonight, and as a former student myself, I was here in '81, so there were no scholarships when I was here. So it's a pleasure to give this scholarship tonight on behalf of the English Department. We looked for a person who has excelled in the English language arts program, who has taken more than his fair share of AP courses, and has really done a lot to bring back the Outlook, which is the student school newspaper, which we're very excited about. So it's a pleasure and a privilege to give this award to Aiden Chrisman.
All right, and the next group of teachers that wants to honor you is, the teachers in the Fine Arts Department. And I think Ms. Buchanan is here. There she is. Okay.
Hi again, I'm Ms. Buchanan. I'd like to just think for just a second. I think everyone in this room has a visual idea somewhere in their mind about what is beautiful, what is aesthetically pleasing. I think everybody has that. They know what that looks like. But if you take a pencil and you put it to the paper, sometimes it just doesn't work out the first time. And maybe it doesn't work out the second time. But every once in a while, there's somebody out there that has the tenacity to keep trying and to keep working on it and to find the best parts and then build on that. It takes a lot to really get good at art. Even Van Gogh started with some really pretty rough sketches. And it takes that time. And we have a student here who has demonstrated that kind of tenacity. And I'm proud to give some scholarship money to Sky Sears.
Now we have the PHS Library Scholarship, and I'm going to present this one in honor of our librarian, because Connie couldn't be here today. So I'm going to give this one out, and it's $500, and she wanted to honor Kyan Chambers. All right, and now it's time for the PHS Math Department Scholarship. And did we get a math teacher? Cool.
I represent the math department. The student that we picked to honor today, in my class, is kind of Mr. Follow-up question. He's always the person who has that amazing intellectual curiosity that kind of takes things to the next level. So on behalf of the math department, we want to award 4 years of hard work, kind of questions, amazing kind of talent to William Hardaway.
And now, here's Mr. Stahl to give the Performing Arts Department Scholarship. And was there more too?
More too than us. All right. So,
okay. Hi, I'm Megan Hilborn. I'm the Director of Bands here at Peninsula High School.
And I'm Alex Stahl, the Director of Choirs here at Peninsula High School.
And it is our pleasure to celebrate a student that has really just been a huge, huge part of the Performing Arts Department in all areas, in drama, in choir, and in band. The student is one of my drum majors in my program and is a huge leader in choir as well, and also was a part of lots of plays and stuff, Anna Green Gables earlier this year, and so it is our pleasure to celebrate Janaea Staples.
Isn't that cool when your teachers are so impressed that they give you money? That's achievement. Okay. Now we have the Seahawk Pride Scholarships, and we have someone to work. Oh yeah, Mr. Minion.
students for the Seahawk Pride Scholarship. It didn't take much effort to come up with 2 names of students that embodied what it means to be a Seahawk. I consulted with our other leadership teachers and they immediately agreed. In a time when there were no PHS spirit assemblies, when sports had been altered and attendance was sometimes limited, when we started the school year with social distancing and masks and no idea of normalcy, when it would have been easy to throw in the towel, these students persevered to keep PHS spirit alive. They came to the dances, they participated in the activities, they do extracurriculars, they've led lunchtime spirit games, they're at all the sporting events, they have brought the hype at every opportunity that's possible. They make us PHS proud on so many levels. They love their school and we could not love them more. I couldn't be more PHS proud to present a $1,000 scholarship each to Paige Broderick and Caleb Novak.
Okay. Now, the phys ed department. Here it comes, Mr. Winquist.
Yes. On behalf of the physical education department, Ms. Carter over here as well. This person found great value in physical education classes to the tune of, I think, at least 5 semesters, could have been a little bit more. Found that participating in those classes allowed him to do the things he loved even better. And not only that, I was greeted by that energy and that face at about 5:50 every morning for most of those semesters. Taylor Jones.
Okay, and do we have a science teacher in our midst? There she is, Ms. Johnson, who, by the way, was also a student of mine here at Peninsula High School, and now she came back. How's that for dedication? How about that? Okay.
All right, so last time I was here was in 2007, when I was sitting in your guys' seats. And as soon as I knew who the science department had chosen for the science department scholarship, I emailed Mr. Bill and told him that I was going to be the tribute for our department. Over the last year, I've gotten to know this individual really well. You've treated everybody with respect, treated my daughter with respect, and then you've also taken my dog on a 9-mile hike up Green Mountain. So congratulations, Cadence Stoddard.
And she is a great science student too, right? Yeah, oh yeah. The best, all right. And here's my department. Social Studies department, you know, every year we do this too, and we nominate, and we have this meeting where we all talk about the nominees and how great they are, and then, you know, we like, a couple of us end up pounding the table, no, give it to this kid, and, you know, we have these great arguments. And so, you know, if you got this, you really impressed somebody, and actually the whole group of us. So $500 goes to Jackson Sweet. And now the Student Services Department Scholarship. All right, here's Ms. Hicks.
The student our department chose is a very personable and easygoing student. They have shown dedication to academics and continues to persevere through challenges. This student is well liked by peers and staff. This student has excellent grades and has maintained them through high school. Congratulations, Jones Clark.
And for the last of our department scholarships, we will now award the World Languages Department Scholarship. There she is. Okay.
I'm Hillary Gray. I'm representing the World Language Department.
World language takes a lot of time and dedication, and so for that reason, we chose somebody that pursued a world language for 4 years. That person came from my French program, and I'm very excited to award this to Emily Sisson.
Okay, so those are the people who really impressed their teachers. And now we have some more people who really impressed the whole scholarship committee. We have some saved scholarships, and there's a bunch of them. So, quest for knowledge.
All right, so the Quest for Knowledge $100 scholarships go to Isabel Jensen, Brooke Rampino, and Gabrielle Sim. For the Making a Difference scholarship, awarded for $200, goes to Connor Bowman, Paige Broderick, Ben King, Janae Lewis, Brianna Murphy, and Allison Webster. For the Rising Stars Scholarship for $300 goes to Shay Bundrick, Olivia Fong, Matthew McElwain, Morgan Susan, Janaea Staples, and Carter Wilbank. For the Be Awesome Scholarship for $400 goes to the following: Gary Carr, Jones Clark, and Austin Hansen. Lastly, for the Making It Count Scholarship for $500 goes to Bergen Babbage, Savannah Bruno, Hunter Drews, Emily Shovey, Bryn Smith, and Kylan Sonnen.
Money's flying fast and furious now. Okay. We have more of these SAVE scholarships, and that was Rising Stars. Be Awesome. Okay. Making It Count is the next one, and these are $500 scholarships. We did that one. Future is bright. Yes. Okay.
It's me, Mr. Bill. I had the dad pun of the future is so bright you have to wear shades. You guys probably asked your parents, maybe your grandparents, they'll know the lyrics. But, more exciting, $600. And there are 5 of you, so please stand and remain standing, give each other air high fives or air fist bumps. Aaron Davis, Miles Moss, Alyssa Pitkins, Tyler Saxon, Benjamin Taft. So that was $600 apiece. If you're following along in your program, the next one is $700. Hunter Beck. I have 4 $800 scholarships. We're climbing the ladder. Melee Olson, Raina Hyde, Nicole Shelton, Dylan Valdez. I bet you guys know what comes next. $900. Nathan Eshelman, Megan Stroked, Jacob Eyes, Joseph Kassan, Megan Staub. We might not award this next one if you don't all stand up, and it's for $1,000. Jacob Marson, Madeline James, Samantha Ford, Sinead Buffy, Reese Anderson. Congratulations, and the numbers even get bigger now.
Okay. Sorry, we skipped a few pages here. We're trying to catch up. All right. Knowledge is power. And Seahawks Superstar Scholarships. Those went out for $1,000 each, and those. Oh, I didn't get the last two. There we are. There's your other two. They were announced, but there's their pictures. Isn't that great? Okay. So now, yeah, we're going up even more. $1,100 each. Outstanding Achievement Scholarships, and these are people who really lit it up. And $1,100 each. There's 5 of you, and they go to Jaden Leach, Julia Wilcox, Alex Hooper, Anna Harrow, and Calvin Kennedy. Next are the Mountain Mover Scholarships.
So these are $1,200 awards. 5 students: Jacob Adam, Brian Kang, Maddie McElwain, and Annalise Parker, and Sophia Tocino.
Okay, I have the $1,300 scholarships. There's 3 of them. Kyla Master, Josh Hinkle, and Tanner Steeple.
So $1,400 Great Expectations for Naya Dayton, Diana Smoko, Emma Stofke, and Ashton Thiel.
Scholarship for $1,500. 5 of them: Emily Sisson, Isabella Glover, Catlin Laxo, Caitlin, just kidding. It's Kat, come on, who are we kidding? Paris Love, and Joshua Sonnen.
Mission Possible Scholarships, 2 of them: Audrey Gendry and Sam Martin.
For $1,700, there are 3 of them: Sydney Pfeiffer, Jack Timmons, and Talia Willis.
Standing ovation scholarships, $1,800 apiece, and there are 5 of them: Isabella Marcio, Ashlyn O'Reilly, Lillian Taft, Coco Cruz, and Clarissa Sardina.
scholarships. Amy Washbond, Renee Washbond, Michaela, Angela Thomas, and Reese Zusi. Now this one is 2,000 and up, so it's different amounts. So, let me see if I can get these in the order of the slides. Hold your breath, here we go. For 2,100, Jenna Sebrin. For 2,200, Anthony Tellez. $2,300, Emily Hansen. $2,800 for Lucas Fox. And then according to this, I have a $3,000 scholarship for William Hardaway.
You know, a lot of money just went out there just now, and that was a lot faster. It's really going now, and they get bigger too, some of them. So it's worth the wait, isn't it? Okay, so now we're done with the SAVE scholarships. And we're moving on to PTA and VPO and PTSA scholarships. And the first one is Evergreen Elementary PTA Scholarship. I've been waiting a long time. There she is. Okay.
As an educator, I wear lots of hats. Now I'm representing Evergreen as a PTA member. And the person who will receive this scholarship attended Evergreen kindergarten through 5th grade. And that would be
Next is our Evergreen, oh, that's it. Next is our Key Peninsula Middle School PTSA Scholarship. Okay, well I taught at KPMS for a while, and I'm happy to present this one, if I can pronounce it too. For many years now, KPMS PTSA has awarded 2 PHS students who went to KPMS $500 scholarships. And yeah, you are a former KPMS student, and you must have completed 50 hours of community service, because Cougs, that's how we roll. And 2 of you get $500, and they are Emma Stafke and Kate Stafke. Next up is our PHS Volunteer Parent Organization Scholarship. We got a video. Oh, there we are.
Hello, these students are recognized for their service to the school community as well as the surrounding community. Congratulations to Jaden Leach and Maddie Shea.
Next, we have the Purdy Elementary PTA Scholarship. So obviously, these go to people who went to Purdy. And without a representative here, I'm happy to do that. I was a Purdy parent for 12 years. And I love that school. 2 kids went through there. And there's 2 more people in front of us who went there. And they are getting $600 each. Emily Hansen and Alex Hooper. And next up is our Vaughn PTA Scholarship. So they've followed you all the way from Vaughn Elementary, all the way up to PHS, and gave you $250 for doing well here. And you are Isabella Marcio and Joe Canese. Okay. Now, for the scholarships in honor of the various PHS athletics and activities. First, the Band Booster Club. There you are.
This scholarship is recognizing 4 years of dedication to the band program and their work in the Saved thrift store. There are several. We have 6. Congratulations to Corey Burbage, Eric Carr, Emily Hansen, Diana Smolko, Tanner Stiefel, and Megan Stokes.
Next one's for PHS Baseball. Here comes Coach.
First of all, I am here representing the PHS Boosters. We've been very
blessed with a great booster program with the baseball team. Ms. Anna Russell is one of our former presidents. Anyway, so I'm here representing this team, this group of seniors. Like all of you, have gone through a ton of adversity. The resilience that you guys have all displayed has been really admirable. I'm proud of everybody that's sitting in those seats, but especially proud of my guys on the baseball team. Each of these guys is going to receive $125 for each year that they were part of the baseball program. So we have 5 guys that are going to be receiving a $500 scholarship and 1 who's going to be receiving $250. Those guys are Ben King, Dakota Orkwine, Landon Payton, Reese Susi, Dern Miller, and bad boy Hunter Bennett. And before you guys sit down, stay standing. This weekend, we're heading off to a state tournament. Very, very proud of this group. So, boys, let's go get some dubs.
Now for boys soccer.
Hey all, my name is Jose Karshtiman and I'm the boys soccer coach. This scholarship goes to 3 players that have shown great dedication, leadership, and good performance on the pitch this season and the last 4 years. The first player has been an incredible role model for our freshmen, and the second player was chosen into the first team of the season, and the third player was, with majority of the votes, became the MVP, most valuable player of the season. All 3 players have helped the school to win the first championship since 2007, and this weekend we go and play in state playoff. I wish them all good luck this weekend. I'm very happy to have coached them and very proud to have them on my team. The first one is Lucas Bach, Hunter Beck, and Corey Burbridge.
Now for boys swim and dive. I'll do that. These people obviously participated in swim and dive, and the coaches have chosen 2 recipients of $150 scholarships each, and they go to Tanner Stifel and along with a $200 scholarship for Brian Kang. And a $250 scholarship for Carter Wilbank. And next up is water polo.
Boys and girls water polo coach, also 2003 PHS alumni. Our scholarships are based on number of years played, plus we give a little extra for captain. We also did our managers this year. So our scholarships go to Carter Wilbank, Jacob Adam, Tanner Whiskey Stiefel, and then our managers Annika Brown and Jessica Brown.
Okay. I was asked to give out the cheer scholarship, and honestly, being a former cheerleader myself, I guess that's appropriate, so that's cool. I really was. I'm not kidding you. Think about it. Okay, so PHS cheerleading has a little statement. The program has been fortunate enough to be able to give out scholarships to our athletes for many years, and each year the coaches look for candidates who exemplify commitment to education, leadership, kindness, and drive. It is an honor as a program to be able to contribute to the continued education of our senior athletes, all of whom this year have committed to excellent post-secondary education. And this year, we have the pleasure of offering our scholarship to McCall. So, I hope the scholarship is a reminder that Peninsula High School Cheer Program supports your continued educational journey and reminds you that we're always here cheering you on. We're so proud of you, and congratulations. All right, next is PHS Cross Country. All right. So, cross-country coaches have identified 9 people who are all deserving of scholarships here. I think that's pretty much all the seniors on cross-country. So they just couldn't choose between you, so they gave you all $150. And you are Connor Bowman, William Hardaway, Alex Hooper, as well as Sophie Kruger, Jaden Leach, Emma Stafke, and Ashton Thiel, Jack Timmons, and Allison Webster. Oh, girls fast pitch, how awesome are they? How awesome is Coach Hughes? Here she comes.
Okay, so we have one awesome fast pitch senior this year. Hey, Ashlyn. So she's getting this award. So just a bit about Ashlyn. So she came in as our only 4-year varsity starter. We did not have a positive record her freshman year. I won't share what it was. And then she has really been a turning point in this program. For us going to be 18-1 this year, and we are to districts tomorrow. So Ashlyn, we are just beyond incredibly proud of you and how you've kind of shifted this program to be what it is. So congratulations.
All right, next we have a scholarship for someone in girls soccer. Here comes Coach Dominion.
Our BPO generously donates money each year to our senior athletes that has been a part of our program for 4 years. So tonight, each of our seniors will be receiving $500. It's my pleasure to introduce each of these seniors to you. These players have made great contributions to our team over the past 4 years. It's been my honor to be their coach and to watch them grow not only as athletes, but into amazing women that are all going to college to pursue careers that will make them happy and without a doubt successful. Our varsity team, which all 5 of these seniors were teammates this year, made it to the second round of the state tournament. The ride into that tournament was amazing. We took the long way to get there, and while it was stressful at times, man, was it exciting. And with these seniors at the helm, I will tell you that there was never a doubt that we were going to make it. I'm proud of them for so many reasons: their perseverance, the way they stand up for each other, the way they own their mistakes and grow from the experience of making them, the way they took their younger teammates under their wing and made them feel included, and their leadership on and off the field and within our school. Thank you for all that you've done for Peninsula High School girls soccer. These are 5 young women that definitely make PHS proud. It's my pleasure to present to you Paige Broderick, Erin Davis, Sinead Duffy, Kat Luxo, and Janae Lewis.
All right, next up, we have, this is how you find the right pick. PHS girls volleyball. Coach Carlos here.
Congratulations.
I'm here to award the 5 amazing and talented seniors of the volleyball program $500 each. These 5 players are not only incredible athletes, competitors, and champions, they are also incredible women with whom I feel so lucky to have coached. And I love you very much. Tommy Gallucci, Lauren Whitmers, Sam Ford, Maddie Shea, and Cadence Stoddard.
And now, scholarships for girls water polo. Back up.
So this year for girls water polo, we have 2 graduating seniors. They're also the boys managers, so you can stand up again, Annika Brown and Jessica Brown.
Now we have scholarships from PHS, Naval Junior ROTC. Commander Good here? Oh, there he is. Commander Hood, give him a hand. He went to Walt Smith.
So this year we have the opportunity to present our first ever NJROTC scholarships for our first year students that are in this program. So this year we have the distinct honor of allowing William Hardaway, Brian King, and William McCall.
Congratulations, guys. All right. Moving on to PHS track scholarships. Honor the PHS track team and those amazing competitors on it who are working their butts off right now. There are 9 of these, and they are in the amount of $150 each. So very quickly here, they go to Connor Bowman, Aaron Davis, Will Hardaway, Sam Martin, Jack Timmons, Sophie Kruger, Sophia Placido, Will McHale, and Allison Webster. And from the Pogs, the parents of girls swim. They are giving out 3 scholarships in the amount of $200 each to swimmers from the team, and they are Dylan Valdez, Naomi Winning, and Clarissa Sardina. And a step up for $250 to one very special person, Annika Brown. That completes our athletic scholarships. We've done all the SAVE scholarships. We've done all of our community donor scholarships. And we have saved the best for last. And Ms. O'Leary gets to take this and give out the big ones.
All right, you guys, we are almost done, but we do have a couple final awards for some larger amounts. The first one is the Baker Foundation Scholarship. It's an $8,000 scholarship. The criteria for the scholarship: above average student with a need that has been involved in ongoing community service, and they have a goal of a 2- or 4-year college. The scholarship goes to Annika Brown. Congratulations, Annika. The next scholarship is the Bell Smith Scholarship for $8,800. 2 of these are granted. It's presented by the Greater Tacoma Community Foundation. The Baker Foundation provides funds for scholarships to graduating students who are in need and have given back to their community through volunteering and service-based activities or through leadership at their school.
All scholarships are decided on by individual school committees, and the award from the Baker Foundation to help with tuition and schooling expenses is $2,000 per year up to 4 years. The criteria includes students seeking a college education, demonstrating scholastic ability and financial need. Personality and a general background is also considered. Our two amazing seniors that are getting the scholarship are Jackson Sweet and Sophie Kruger. Congratulations. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Bill to wrap this up.
So we've given out a whole hell of a lot of money, and it was a whole hell of a lot of fun, and I really want to thank each and every one of the people in this room. Parents, thank them. Would you stand for your parents and thank them for all the support they've given you? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Make noise. We also want to thank the scholarship committee for all the work that they do, putting this whole thing together. Let's give them a giant round of applause. And our community donors, you know, a lot of those people you saw here tonight, they come back year after year, and they're like friends of mine now because I've seen them every year, just once a year, at this thing, every time, and they're such great people. So, I mean, I know you already gave them a round of applause and they already left, so I won't ask you to do that again, your hands probably hurt, but I just want you to, along those lines, if you got a scholarship from a presenter who was here tonight and you saw that person, or if you didn't, would you do me a favor, do them a favor. Sometime between now and the time that you go off to school or wherever it is that you're going, sometime in the next couple of months, would you just give them a call and thank them and offer, you know, hey, would you like to meet for lunch or something? Because I'm sure they would really appreciate getting to know you. So show your appreciation and do contact them. I'm sure they'd love it. Please? Okay. I think we all want to go home. So we had lots of fun giving out this money. I hope you had lots of fun getting it. Parents, how cool was that? So have a great night.